Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing all right. I guess we should start off during the day, huh? We've got quite a bit of the mountain moved, which is nice. We still have quite a bit to go. So that's, yeah. We got work, you know? We've done a lot. Definitely done a lot. As you can see. It's all the way down. So this is the storage room under the house. So that's how far down we are now. Still so much more to go. But I'm thinking I might want to move that over there and start working on that. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Actually, that's a lot of snow. Oh, I'm gonna have to go repair my shovel. Let's go repair the shovel real quick. Hello. How y'all doing today? How's your Thursday? Oh boy. Oh, withering skeleton. Oh, hello. Why? Why no? Oh. You scumbag. Scumbag. Ooh, there's all the bad things. Okay. Are we good? We're good. Jeez. Ow. Ow. Jerk. That hurt. Thursday is much better now that it's Friday. Are you in Aussie? Is that what's happening? What's up, Gav? How you doing? Damn. Okay. Just gonna. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, that mod works in the Neaternetter too. So Corrales said he found, because I would like to get another beacon as well. Corrales said he built a tunnel to another thing. A fortress, nether fortress, but I don't know where that is. And he doesn't come on, so you know, he was on earlier, but he's like, oh, I'm on the laptop or something. I don't know. Just got your pound of Death Wish coffee delivered this morning. Nice. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Just keep in mind, it is way more caffeine than like normal coffee. So, yeah. But it's super smooth, which is really nice. Yeah, the new XP coffee mug. It's pretty freaking slick, if I say so myself. And of course I do, because I made it. So, yeah. Some of my best work or something. Your cat stole your chair? Do I like cheese curds? What kind of question is that? It's like asking somebody if they like breathing. I mean, although there's probably people out there that really don't like breathing, like asthma and emphysema and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know. Yeah. I love cheese curds. Freaking love cheese curds. The fried can be squeaky. We've had plenty of fried squeakies. Lady. Now you want cheese curds? Get cheese curds. You ever heard of DoorDash? Or Uber Eats? Or the other ones that like nobody uses? What is the other ones? I legit cannot think of the other ones. So it's DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. Ah, that's the one. Well, one of them. I think there's another one too, but yeah. Or just go get them yourself. I mean, you could. You can. It's kind of weird. So we have two well, actually, I guess. Well, no, we got three. We got three Culvers. But each one has different curds, which is really weird. And I don't know if it's just the oil. Like maybe a couple of them have older oil or something, but their curds definitely taste different, and it's weird. So yeah, is that all of it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh boy. So I think this is gonna have to sit right about here ish. Let's put it up a block. We'll go there. And then for like a very short, limited amount of time, they had jalapeno cheese curds, which were really good. Dang it. It's coming along though. Like, look at it. That was like, so not too bad. We've got like 20 double chests of stone currently. And that's just from like what people haven't taken and what I haven't just let despawn because I can't be bothered. So and somebody did something really weird. Like they went and they took stone, right? Which fine. Like that's fine. I don't care. But they did it in a really weird. Can we can. Oh wait, I don't. Oh, I don't have anything for the starting of the beacon. Anyway, I'll kind of give you an idea of what they did. They came in, they took stone, but they went like, okay, I'm going to take some from here. I'm going to take some from here. I'm going to take some from here. Maybe I'll take some from here. I'll take some from here. It's like, what are you doing? What is your problem? Yeah. That was Tango? What a... Because, like, why didn't you start here, empty that one, then, like, come to this row, then this... I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't Tango, that guy. That freaking guy. Ow. Tango streamer brain? Is that what he's trying to blame it on? Or is that you're just thinking that's what he would try to blame it on? Because that doesn't sound like an actual thing. I stream too, but it's still just my normal brain. Tango is not methodical. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Tango, to be honest. If it, if it wasn't for the snow and the grass, this would be much easier. I've got so much snow too. Y'all know anybody that needs snow? Like, I thought Etho needed some, but he doesn't. And then he was like, well, Cub might. And so I asked Cub, and Cub's like, nah. Oh, really? More of this crap? Oh god, it's another big patch of it. Somebody said... Oh. Oh, yeah, that's a waste of a bow. Oh, why I gotta bring you twice? Knock it off. Gem needs it for the nether hub. No, I asked her the other day, and she said that chat was getting ahead of her, that she was just like talking about ideas or something, or possibilities or something. But she was like, yeah, I don't need snow. So I'll need some at some point. What, snow? I have so much. She needs ice, not snow. Well, ice I cannot help with. That I do not have. I have stone, I have grass, I have dirt, I have snow. And that's about it. She'll get what she needs from Elsa. That's funny. She was like legit getting to Doc. It was great. I love Doc, but seeing Doc frazzled is awesome. How much of this stuff do we need? Oh my god, stop it. Oh, I should have. Oh. I should have brought my leather boots. Hold on. Let's go get my leather boots. Magna with the fitty bitties. Thank you very much for the bitties. I do appreciate it. How you do? Why did that sound so quiet? Here? Aha. I heard it. It was very quiet. And I don't know why. But that would make sense, right? Like the merch alert starts working and then other alerts stop. Wouldn't that just be a thing? How goes deleting the mountain? It's getting there. It's getting there. Got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. No, we got a long time to get there. I hate this stuff so much. I've never gotten like trapped in this stuff. It just like look at, there's so much of it. There's so much. I log into these streams usually until I feel like stopping. Generally 3 to 4 hours ish, give or take. more we chat, the more he enjoys streaming. I mean, that is why I stream, is to, because I was doing this, you know, before I started streaming, and I was like, maybe I'll stream. But that is why I stream, is to hang out with y'all and chit chat and laugh and have a good time, you know? There's so bloody much. It just doesn't even make sense. Ugh. No, I can't reach. Okay. What the f— oh boy. Okay. That was rude. It's gonna be one of those nights, right? It definitely is. Definitely is. Okay. Just trying to figure out, like, it is different. It's just very subtle. That's regular, isn't it? Yeah. Did we get it? Is it gone? Nope. There. Hermitcraft. I think we got it. At least this patch of it. Holy balls. Okay. Okay. So I guess we could clear some trees. We need wood anyway, right? Brilliant Scholar, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. And for 3 months in advance. Wow. You're putting a lot of faith in me. You could wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't like that guy. But it's too late, because it's already 3 months in advance. So, nope, that's not. Dang it. Oh. Oh, son of a biscuit. Wonder what Hypno's over there AFK doing. I almost feel like... He's been AFK for a while, so... I'm just saying. Too bad Corrales is an AFK. What we could do is we could go steal all of Corrales' villagers and like hide them somewhere, and then he'd think they all got turned into zombies and died. That'd be great. I'm too nice for pranks, though. Because I'd feel bad and then undo it, you know? Being a little trolly, that's fine. That's fine. But I really, like, my biggest fear is being an inconvenience or causing someone some kind of inconvenience. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Go redecorate Hypno's house. Like the Hermits did for Mumbo. What did they do with Mumbo's? I didn't see it, so. That's why you don't see me do pranks and stuff, is because I really don't want to be an inconvenience. So, yeah. Part of the reason. I just never know how somebody's gonna take a prank. So it's just one of those, I just rather not do it than have it go bad. You know? Like, if they don't take it the right way, then I'm like, well. And that's all Slip's fault. I just want you to know. Slip started it. It's all his fault. Rude guy. Slurp girder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was what, season 3, I think. He started the he started the side torch thing. Good Hermits against Ghast. It was like Good Hermits against side torches or something. And then I was like, oh, I just build a giant side torch near him. That'd be funny. And then it turns out the spot I picked, which I was like, I'm just gonna build out of the way over here. And then it turns out the spot I picked was a spot he had already had plans for something else. So I was like, oh, well, that's, yeah. That's, I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't a jerk about any of it or anything. I don't need this stupid snow or the dirt. Okay. He was just like, kind of had plans for that spot. And it's like, oh. Oh, well. And I was still very, very new to Hermitcraft at that time, so to be the new guy and then, cause it be an inconvenience, it was, yeah, not a good time. But I did go back and I rewatched my video, and then I loaded up a single player with the same seed and I put it back block for block. So, because that was, that was back before any of the was it Lightmatica or any of that. So, like the underlayer might not have been exactly right, but the surface was block for block put back how it was. Oh, we gotta make an fortuning machine too. I wonder if that's something we should do today. But then where do we do it? Because like all of this is getting... That's something to think about. Do the classic prank when somebody's AFK, just bury him. Yeah. But see, then it's a thing of like, I mean, if you bury them, like obviously if they're AFK for a reason, then they can still like do whatever it is they were AFK, you know? Like if they're AFK at a farm and you bury them, but like I've seen you know, like some where they move them to a different place, and I'm like, man, but what if they were farming something? Like they were trying to get, you know, enough of something to do something, and then now they've been moved somewhere else and the farm wasn't running anymore, and it's Should we be addressing him as Captain Slip? No. No, he is and will forever be Slurp Girder. Okay. Yeah, I had to step away. So I came back and I had pork in my house. I was like, sweet. I mean, not that I was like hurting for food. I've got a few stacks of steak, but it's just always good to have like a, you know, a good supply of food. IRLs. Yep. Yeah, that's why we went to Costco the other day. We were like, we're not in like desperate need of anything, but we should, you know, it gets us out of the house. Plus, you never know. It's Costco. You're probably going to find something. And if not, you're doing Costco wrong. If you go into Costco and walk out with nothing, you're not doing it right. If the AFK can't be buried, bring the berry to them. Right. Oh, really? More? Mother, son. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much over here. Like, look at it. It's all down there. And then it comes up here. And it's... Oh, my God. I should have moved. I should have moved. Oh, I hate that stuff so much. I really wish it was like just like an easy way to get rid of it. I mean, I get TNT, but like that's... Speaking of TNT, we should go get some netherite soon. That would really, really help, actually, having netherite tools. Because they're not faster or anything, but they have more durability, which would help. It's not the snow that's the price. The fluffy, what is it called? Powdered snow? That stuff. That stuff. Because you can't mine it fast, like at all, with anything as far as I know. It's like Bedrock. Or not Bedrock, Deep Slate. Unless you're a patron and you got patron tools. Then you can insta-mine Deep Slate without a beacon. Speaking of, I think it's getting about time to start handing those out, ain't it? Doesn't lava work on it the best? I'm gonna go with no on that. I'm not dumping lava down the mountain. Because that would just cause a mess that I'd have to clean up, you know? So is fire tick on? Yes. Maybe. I would say if somebody's burning down someone's tree, then yes, it's probably on. Fire tick is on. Okay. Well, there you go. And that's one of those things I don't really pay attention to. On or off or whatever. As long as my base doesn't burn down, I don't care. Don't forget to use those Twitch Prime subs, people. Okay? It's just sitting... I know it. I see you in the chat right now. I see you. I see you. And your unused Twitch Prime. Okay? You can't hide. I see it. I really need to get rid... So... There's only, like, parts of this I'm actually worried about keeping. And none of that is it. Uh-huh. See? I told you. I seen it. Thank you, Garber, for using that Twitch Prime. I do appreciate it. He's reading our minds. Nope, I could just see your Twitch account. Or something. I can't. I really can't. So don't think I can. Please don't think I can. I really can't. So it's just it's a safe bet that in a chat with 500 plus people, somebody would have had an unused Twitch Prime. So, Plato, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Says, thanks for the reminder. Thank you for the sub. I mean, if you don't have a Prime sub, you could always just sub. I mean, that's always valid. It doesn't have to be a Prime. Just saying. Especially when there's a hype train, you know? Like, Warbath, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. So y'all got any big projects going on in the Minecraft or tiny you just finished, maybe? This is the first big project. It's clearing this mountain, and then the real work begins. And that real work is trying to figure out what my base area is even going to look like. Because I don't know. I've gotten as far as an idea. I am always watching. Always. Unless I'm not. And then, yeah, that's basically that. Wait, what? For the low, low price of a cup of joe, you two can have awesome emotes? Mm-hmm. Coffee's expensive, depending on where you get it. There's some places that still have relatively inexpensive coffee, but yeah, it's expensive. Tango will appreciate all the stone. I mean, if he ever comes and gets it. Like I said, I've got like 20 double chests full of stone. Just sitting there. Unloved. Unappreciated. Yeah, you came and got some. Probably like 4 or 5 shulkers, maybe, I would assume. Is about how much was missing. Oh. You know, if one of the hermits offered a snow removal service, I would hire them. In a heartbeat. And then I would just sit here and watch them futz with that stuff. What's up, Aunt Ginny? How you doing? Any weekend plans? Well, our weekend isn't till we do weekends on Monday, Tuesday, and no, probably working, probably digging, probably be digging. I feel like I'm gonna be digging for a bit. Really, more over here? Wait, didn't I? Oh, we missed this giant patch here. Ugh. I might just, you know what? I don't have a ton of gunpowder. It's 5 gunpowder, 4, right? Isn't that it? Yerp. Haha. Aha. Okay. Yoink from Doc. I wouldn't take any unless he knew I was taking it. I would need prior approval. All right, let's see what this does. Did that? I mean, hey, you can make an igloo pretty quick. It's a good way to make an igloo. I mean, it does a pretty decent job, other than that. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's kind of cool how it, like, sinks in. That's cool. Blow it up. Blow it up, 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 blow it up. Oh. All right, somewhere in there was regular snow, but ah, that's nice. Okay, that was the last two bits there. Just need to attract creepers. I think I'd rather use TNT. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Do it to it. Even though that did nothing with the second one, but that's fine. That's fine. Are you? You are. Yep. Deaded. Oh, I see. You can't hide from me. You're deaded. Mm-hmm. How you like them apples? Yes, scumbag. I don't know who's leaving all this stuff on the floor, but man, really shouldn't, you know? That's, yeah. You hope this part shows, wait, what? Shows up in the next episode? What? TNTing snow? Oh god, so much just trash. Okay. Okay, so now maybe we can get back to the important things. This is peak content. I agree. We're on the peak, and it is content. Needs to add a flamethrower. Yes, please. Yes, please. Just some way of like quickly getting rid of that stuff would be superb. And greatly appreciated. Ow. You know what I could go for? A Dunka latte. That sounds good. Dunka latte sounds amazing. The more I think about it. Are you gonna get yourself something, or like, if you're just going for me, then no. But if you're gonna get something for you, then if you're feeling up to it, then I won't say no. You have a flamethrower, just rapid fire the Yeah, but then you're breaking your bow, and they already screwed with the bows where they're breaking faster. So you can't tell me they didn't do something to the bows. They did something. The bows don't feel right. Whether it's a change to the bow or a change to the arrow or something. Something is not right. You weren't even following. That's it. You're banned. Iced coffee, 6 espresso shots. No milk. I could drink that and go to sleep. I drink coffee mostly for the flavor. I love coffee. Love the flavor of coffee. Tastes good. I don't drink it for like the caffeine. Although it, like that first, that morning coffee, it really kind of makes you feel normal, doesn't it? Like maybe there's a chance you won't try and fight the whole world. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, no, it's getting kind of low. Good coffees. Yeah, we had coffee from this place downtown that tasted like paper, right? And we thought, because it came with a paper straw. And so we were like, oh, it's just the straw. So then we drank it without the straw, and it still tasted like paper. And I'm like, that's not good coffee. I don't know how. It's like they brewed it through like 28 paper towels or something. It was not good. And it was not cheap either. Like, it was not cheap. And it was absolutely disgusting. And so we've never been back. It was great. Probably the paper cup? No, I don't think so. It seems very much like any other kind of paper cup you get. That, or like the straw was in it just long enough to just taint the entire cup. Well, that's why I said like 28 paper towels. And then they like wrung out the paper towels in the cup. Or like, I don't know what they did, but it was horrible. And we will never be back to that place. Caffeine is a hoax, makes me sleepy. I mean, it's just a stimulant, right? And then it just depends on how stimulants affect your body. So if you've had other stimulants and it does a similar thing, then yeah, you've probably got either an undiagnosed ADHD or something. Or diagnosed ADHD, and yeah. I don't know your medical history. Or do I? We're definitely going to need more chests. So this is our snow. So you can kind of see why I just stopped caring and just started throwing it. Because who cares? Yeah, I'm going to need more chests. Chesticles. Oop. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Okay. Better. How's the chest monster treating me? Pretty good so far. Yeah. So everywhere from this point on, that way is stone. All of this is like just kind of random miscellaneous stuff. Grass, dirt, gravel, cobblestone, and then snow stuff. And then everything down this way is, yeah, it's all stone. All stone. Been watching Hermitcraft for years. For some reason, this first time watching your videos and streams, enjoying it a lot. Been missing out on something great past seasons. Well, I mean, there's never too late, right? At least you're here now. Hopefully you enjoy it. I am a very, 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 very laid back person. I'm very calm, very chill. It's not often that I get hyper, I guess you could say. But I'm here to have a good time. Here to laugh, hang out, chat with peeps. Hear about y'all, hear how you're doing. Make sure you're doing alright. See how your mom and them is doing. You know? That isn't what Ferk says like? Wait, what? Gav, don't make me log on to the patron server and burn your base down, okay? He's here to Minecraft and chew companies all ago. Oh boy. I'm just here to, like, I've always said, I make the videos I would want to watch, which is what I do. I enjoy seeing just that, you know, the extra, you know, like the, okay, you built this, but why did you choose that block? Or, you know, like, how did you come up with that kind of thing? And so that's what I aim to show, is like that kind of stuff, because that's the stuff I want to know. I want to see that. And so that's generally what I try to show. Hopefully without showing too much, you know? I think sometimes I do. I show too much. I talk too much about you know, like one of my decisions. But that's fine. It's fine. Why stop at burning just someone's Minecraft base down when burning their real base? Oh. See, now that's getting into the criminal charges kind of range. And I'm not not interested. But it is a modded server, so there's like high explosives and stuff. So that, you know, could be a thing. You know, it could be a thing. You never know. Maybe he logs in one day and he logs into a crater. Sad thing is he knows I wouldn't do it. So, you know, there's that. Nice guys finish last or something. I don't know. Can you get on the patrons to do it for me? Oh, trust. If it's Gab space, there will be no shortage of other patrons willing to do it. Trust. We'd have to hold a raffle because so many would be willing. They'd be like, no, let me do it. I've been here longer. Let me do it. Not that Gab's a bad guy, but no. It's just, it's funny. Gab's one of those people. Snow blocks? What about them? Have I mentioned what the digging is for? Yeah, it's for my base. I have not said what the base is yet. Only that it's going to require a crap ton of copper and these mountains to go away. I've looked for, like, I legit looked for other places that were as nice or as perfect for what I had in mind as this is, and I could not find anything. Anything within a relatively, you know, close distance anyway. Because that was one of the predictions that people were, you know, were making. It was that I was going to build a base like, you know, 15,000 blocks away or something. And I was like, that's not at all the plan this season. So, you know, we lost that one. Jerk. But, you know, and that's another thing, like with the size constraint. It's completely my fault. Like, I should have known better, because I don't build small builds. I don't do it. Like, that's as small, you know, like, yeah. So I should have known better. I should have claimed more area, but I didn't. So it's my fault. Floating tree. What? Where? Where floating tree? Oh, those. Oh, don't mind those. They're fine. Fine. It's fine. The trial chamber provides. Kinda. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mentioned before that, like, we did a trial chamber. We cleared one, mostly. Obviously, I didn't take it all because I can't be bothered. But we took the vast majority. And it was okay, but, like, it was boring, you know? Like, at least with caving, you get where you'll, you know, randomly run into a creeper that tries to murder your face, or with a trial chamber, it's just blocks. And it's boring. Has Zach's already built the communal storage? I have no clue. You know, I was fortunate enough. I didn't hear the villagers while they had noises. I heard it was something else. Cause Skiz, love the dude. He's not exactly like a. He's not quiet. You know? So I could only imagine what that sounded like. Do I attend Hermitcraft meeting? Yeah. Yeah, there was one today. It's going all right, Josie. How you doing? What are Hermitcraft meetings about? Hermitcraft stuff. Goings on the server, anything, you know, that we feel like should be brought up in a meeting. Obviously, like they're you know, private meetings, so I'm not going to say exactly what was brought up in the meetings. But every meeting we try to remove Hypno, but he won't go. I don't know what it is. He just won't leave. Madison, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. Meetings are about how to gaslight Mumbo. Mumbo gaslights Mumbo. I feel like the biggest culprit of gaslighting Mumbo is Mumbo. Your mother? Oh, I am so very sorry about that. That's, yeah, no bueno. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be nice once all of this is gone. We still got a lot to do though. Cause like this whole thing, like it all has to come down. Oh no, it'll get done. It's just, you know, it's an undertaking. Plus, it gives me, you know, mindless kind of stream stuff, so I can sit here and chat with y'all. Because like I said, my favorite thing about streaming is just hanging out and chatting with you people. So. You did not know that much had to go? Oh yeah, lots gotta go. Could I have incorporated the mountain somehow? I mean, maybe. Would that have fit like my vision? No. And so I'm generally, and it's weird, I'm generally not one that is huge into like big terraforming projects to build a base. Usually I try to build the base into the existing landscape. But no. The vision is flat. Kinda. I mean, it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be flat. It just, you have to, you know, you gotta get it flat so you can kind of build it back up to how you want it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what's happening. Forgot to sub on YouTube. Rude. Freaking rude. Just added an XP mug to the shop yesterday, if anyone's interested. It's pretty nifty. It's black on black, very kind of minimal. That's kind of the direction I've been kind of trying to go with the new merch, with the, like the redesigns and stuff. It's just like a very minimal kind of thing, and I think it's been turning out pretty well. That's why I redid the XB logo and all of that stuff, and that super minimal kind of design was for, that's strictly for merch. Because I feel like I personally like minimal kind of designs, and so I thought, why not do that and see how the peeps like it. It's a nice cup, huh? That thing is nice. I ordered one. Mm-hmm. Ferks will be sipping coffee out of that bad boy. Never watched you until you're on the xBCrafted podcast. Gonna keep one eye on your stream while I take on the Wither and Bedrock. Best of luck. I've never fought a Bedrock Wither, but I hear they're needlessly complicated and a bit of a jerk. I don't know that I will ever fight a Bedrock Wither. I don't like Bedrock. So, yeah. There's that. Oh, did y'all see the Steam machine? Y'all getting one? Talking to the console peeps. Isn't Bedrock broke at the moment? I have no clue. I pay like no attention to Bedrock. I've only ever actually logged into Bedrock once. So I am 100% a Java player. I logged into Bedrock, started moving around. I was like, oh my God, what is this? And then I left. And that was it. So, yeah. It would be kind of cool to offer like a Java or a Bedrock. Oh man, I wonder if you can do crossplay, right? Between Java and Bedrock? Isn't that a thing? Sorta? What's up, Rye? How you doing? Wonder what it would take. Because I'd like to offer the patron servers, you know, to Bedrock players too. Because I really do have like a great group of people that are part of my Patreon. So, and it's a small Patreon, small group, but that's by design. So I limit the number of slots for server tier. Ugh. Oh, son of a biscuit. What? Who? Haha, it does work. Jen, great mug. Can't wait to drink my coffee. Oh, thank you for buying the mug. It is, I think it looks cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know why, but yesterday that just randomly started working. It's been enabled for months. Well, not months, but long enough that it should have worked before today. Time for Tango to come take more stone? Probably not. Oh no, wait, that's staying. So that's almost 23 chests, double chests. Well, this stuff, I mean, normally I'm not really all that organized, but this, I feel like I have to. Just so for like, I know stone is from here that way, and then this is everything else. Yeah. It's for my own sanity. Oh. Oh, he took off. Okay. It looked like he was landing right there. I was like, what's going on? Coffee back yet? No. Wood. I think I have. Yes. Let's just do one. Did he go bug hypno? No. Oh. Geyser works but has some issues. Bedrock players can't see certain Java only things, and Bedrock players can bridge the Bedrock way on the Java server. Yeah, I don't mind if they can bridge that way. That doesn't bother me. I tried that on in modded, and I wasn't a fan of that bridging, like placing the block out in front of you. It just felt weird. I mean, it might be one of those you got to get used to it kind of things, but to me, the movement altogether in Bedrock, it felt wrong. Just the way it moved, and yeah, it just felt wrong. It's weird but useful in the end. I mean, it can, you know, as long as you get a strong shift, then you'd be aight. You know? As long as you're not shifting with like your index finger or your elbow or something. Shifty? I am shifty. I shift with my pinky. The way you're supposed to. The way you're spoda. I shift with my pinky. I hit control with my pinky. Like a real Minecrafter. Shift with your own. That's what I'm saying. Isn't that how Mumbo does it or something? Like with his elbow? Oh, there are people that use the foot pedal. Doesn't Joe use a foot pedal for like running, sprinting or something? His thumb. Right, his thumb. Right. Impulse. Wait, Impulse uses it? Impulse uses a foot pedal for... You're a thumb shifter too? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, to each their own. As long as you're comfortable and you can, you know, it works for you, then what does it matter? You know, you got to play in a way that you are most comfortable playing. So, because that's the whole point, right? Games are supposed to be about, you know, relaxation, having fun, you know, that kind of thing. So. And then you see all those, you know, the sweaty tryhards out there that are getting very, very angry at gaming. And it's just like, what are you doing? That's, you're doing it wrong. People who use very different buttons are either big-handed, small-handed, or left-handed. That's very true. I don't know, like until Hermitcraft, I had honestly never really known of any left-handed people that used the mouse on the left. Or on the right. Or no, left. Yeah, left. Like I'd never, that was foreign to me. Like I'd never heard of that. And then you get here and it's like, people are weird. Namely corrals. Paralysis is the weirdest of the bunch. Uh-oh, what is that? What happened? Oh. Oh, I think coffee's here. Goofy. Okay. Just gonna dump all this stuff. Hopefully, anyway. Do I have room for it? Where's the bigger chests at, you know? Like, where's the triple and quadruple chests? We got double. Where's deep storage? That's what we need. Deep storage. Oh, son of a... Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Hey, before I forget, my fob is the one with the low battery.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. It's not poison.
Is that why there's some missing? Uh-huh.
No, he just made it, lower.
Uh-huh. Oh, God, that's good. Okay. Was that everything? Yeah, now we need another, and then we're gonna have to, we might as well go repair. Rip. One of those. Two of those. Rip. Got it. It's the poison code for whiskey. No, she likes to test, and I'm using air quotes, test my Dunkin' Lattes to make sure it's not poisoned. In other words, that's just her wanting to drink some of it, and yeah. It's like cheese tax for dogs. You know? Cheese tax. Cheese tax. Yeah. When you repair your tools, you should get the netherite you need. That's a whole thing. Cause you gotta, I don't have enough TNT to actually make like a good like run at it with TNT, so it would be all digging. Not that I'm against doing it that way. That's how I usually do it. I usually don't do the TNT thing. And I've actually had really good luck. Like after somebody else has gone through and done a bunch of TNT, and I just go back through what they've done, and I usually find a ton. So, Burks is a dog. Wow, no. I said it's like the cheese tax. Wow. Wow. Bessie. Wow. Bex Spud? Bex Spud? Bex Pud? I'm glad I could help you get through the day. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it doing it, so hopefully you're enjoying watching it. And I'm not actually repairing anything. She's blown up twice now. Self-inflicted. I see. One of those. There's a couple people doing that this season. I mean, I don't know that she's doing what I think, you know, like, but like, where they purposely don't get an elytra, or they purposefully don't, you know, like use the ender, you know, that kind of. I'm like, why? That's what episode 1 is for. Save wells. What's wrong with what? Like XP save what? Because it's fun to go slower? I mean, I guess it depends on the person, I guess. But I I hate running everywhere. Like, I hate it so much. No, I have a plan. The plan requires that the mountain not be there anymore. So, the mountain must go. We don't ask why. We just do. Base say mountain gotta go. Mountain gotta go. Do I ever play hardcore? I've been known to dabble in hardcore. And I don't know why that Enderman was over here. That's not the first time that's happened either. Like, it's all double carpeted. So I don't know where... They were always, like, right here. What is there something funky going on here? No. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, I'm infinity all the way. I'd rather make a new bow than have to carry around more than one arrow. One of these days, soon, I think, very, very soon, we will go hunting for ancient debris. Did I? I did. Ancient debris. Yep. Or what was it? What did Cub call them? Cinnamon buns or something? Cinnamon rolls? Yeah, so anyone that doesn't know, there's this area marked out for, there's going to be a wall there. And so everything inside and immediately outside needs to be terraformed to fit my idea for the base. So, yeah. Very rounded edges, y'all. Yeah, I didn't want to do just like a square or just a circle, so I did a circle square. Squircle, that too. That works. I think it'll add to the overall aestheticals. So figured why not give it a shot. Like, the base is not planned. There is a plan. As far as overall kind of plan, but like what individual things are gonna be, the only thing that's got any kind of real plan as far as what it's gonna look like is the wall. Because if you look at areas like this over here, and this is not even the worst of the areas, like this area here, you can see all the space under that copper. So that's all going to be, you know, exposed wall, and it can't just be copper. So I think we're gonna play with some gradients this season. Something I don't normally do. But Cub has confirmed it's a racetrack. If he wants to race around it, he's more than welcome. I mean, it's gonna be a one-legged race because it's just him. But yeah, aestheticals. You don't know about aestheticals? Aestheticals are great. You gotta pay attention to the aestheticals. You're sure Cub could get others to race with? Probably. I mean, I guess it, like, if it ends up how my initial thought of the wall was gonna work or look, I guess it could technically be used as a racetrack. It will have the girth for such a thing, but that is not its intended purpose. Girth. Yeah, girth. It's gonna be girthy. She gonna be thick. not like crazy thick, but you know. Thick with one C, I guess. Not like two C's. Thick. Thick. Has the server has a plan on the Mushroom Island? I have no clue. I don't think so. But I have no clue. I think it was just kind of one of those, oh, that's kind of cool kind of things, you know? Does the server have what? Wait, what? Wouldn't TNT be faster? Yes. Well, no, maybe. But TNT will destroy most of the blocks, and there are people that need the blocks, so. And like I've said before, this is kind of one of my favorite things to be doing while streaming, is just kind of digging, doing tedious, kind of monotonous, mindless work, so I can like chat with y'all. So, I mean, ultimately, you know, it's one of those things that, like, if this is not the content you wish to see, then there's many other options out there. So. I will not be upset if you choose to go watch someone else do something else. You know? It's not digging that I love. It's just, it's the mindless kind of work. It makes it so I can concentrate more on chat and less on the game. But Tango needs a bunch of stone. I know Etho needed stone. I don't know if he still needs it. There was somebody else that was saying they needed stone. Can't remember who it was. Oh, hey, that tiny streamer, you... okay. I generally tend to raid different people each time. You gotta spread the love, you know? One of Ferk's favorite sounds is the sound of picking stuff up. I need to get another beacon. Like another 5 beacons. Why isn't somebody opened a beacon shop? You haven't got around to my first episode. What's the theme this season? Like my theme? I don't have a theme. What? My base theme? I don't know what you're asking. You think I should sell beacons? I've done that. I sold beacon kits. Like it was the base. It even included like the starting, you know, so you could turn it on. Like that extra bit so you could just turn it on. I've done that. It's somebody else's turn. Nope, 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 that, nope. Okay. Nope. Stop it. Thank you. You know, like what style, like how Jev is a pirate, or Jev is a pirate, Jem is goth. I don't have one. I'm XB. Hi. Nice to meet you. That's my theme. It's kind of like a recurring, it's a recurring theme. I'm XB, and I build things. I laugh a lot. I'm quiet in groups. There's a song about me. You should listen to it. It's pretty great. First time I've ever had a song about me. It's pretty funny. Yeah, Beef made a song about me. It's in his first episode. He wrote a song about me. No. Stop it. I was trying to shoot this guy. No, this guy. Thank you. Anybody else? No. Sir. That was rude, guy. Better not fly over impulses anytime soon. You don't actually get the... You have to actually drink the potion thing to get the bad omen. So you can kill those guys as much as you want and be fine inside of a village. I think that was one of like their... I don't know why they made that change. Because raid farms, but still. It's kind of a silly change. Raid farms are still very viable, I think. Even with like the potion change. So I don't know. Probably won't be as many shops as last season. Why do you say that? I mean, even though last season had the permits, if you didn't want to make a shop, you didn't have to. Like, it wasn't a requirement. So I think there'll be shops. I'll make a shop. I just don't know what it'll be yet. I'll have to figure that out. Am I a copper golem fan? I think they're cute. I think they're incredibly derpy. They're definitely cute. I have one in my base. Chilling. Or base house. My house. He's in the house. So much stone. Let's see, there he is. Okay. How far along is the digging? So this was probably about as tall as that, I would say, maybe. Maybe a little bit taller. This part here. So it's getting there. The whole one beacon thing is really the major holdback. Or hold up, I guess. What up, dude? I didn't know they could use doors. So that was... I was in here doing something, like I was tabbed out. I think I was around in here somewhere, and I was tabbed out. And then I kept hearing the door, and I was like, who's coming into my house? And like every time I looked, there was nobody there. And by that time, he was already back inside. I was like, who's keep coming in my house? And then I realized I was the only one online. So, yeah. Ghosts. Obviously. And this isn't all the stone. A lot of it got turned into cobble. This isn't all of the cobble. And then there were times I was like, I just can't be bothered to pick stuff up. So it despawned. So there's been a lot of stone. I guess we should get rid of some of these trees. Ooh. Dang it. I was trying to, yeah, like that. Okay. It was Hypno with invisibility potions and hacks because nobody else was on. It was just me. But it didn't, like, I didn't even think to look the first time to see who else was on. I was just like, who? And, you know, I was like looking at the face bar. I was like, I don't see any faces. But I didn't think to like just press tab and see who was actually online. Ah! The emerald ore despawning. Yeah. So I'm kind of one of those people. Like, so I was doing a stream, a modded stream one time, and someone kept saying something about this copper ore that was like sitting there, and they were like, oh, this copper ore. This is actually before copper existed in vanilla. And they just kept going on about it. And so I turned it into a throne and made it the copper throne. You're like, dig the copper. So I turned it into a throne. It was funny. You had to be there. I don't even know how many of you were around for that. Probably not many. Do I play Pokemon? No. Nothing against it. I'm just not my thing. Okay, how we doing on trees? One there. I guess a few over that way. Of course, one of them has to be like a octa oak. Why are we blaming Hypno? I feel like that's a why are we not blaming Hypno? You don't ask why we are blaming him. You ask why we're not blaming him. You know? It's one of those things. I feel like if something happens, it's Hypno's fault. Unless it's Ferk's fault, obviously. Like around the house, it's all Ferk's fault. TV acts weird, stutters, something. Ferk's did it. You can even do a exclamation blame Hypno. There's a counter. It's nowhere near high enough. I don't know what people's deal is, but there is a cooldown on it. This is the thanks you get for getting him coffee. Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta keep her on her toes or something. You know? Like she got a present for me today and didn't even let me look at it. You know? Like, what kind of rude is that? I mean, what's really going on? You know? It's a Christmas present. That's no excuse. So I assume Hypno is XB's work wife. I think most people would say it's probably Corrales, honestly. Me and Corrales have been hanging out more than me and Hypno have, honestly. So Me and Hypno, we're more of like a modded kind of thing, you know? We get together for modded usually. Not a whole lot in vanilla. So. Nope, that's just... Okay. It's hard to tell at night which is which. I'm waiting for it to freeze again. Hypno is XP's modded work life. Yeah, that's more like it. It's pretty funny that y'all are calling Hypno the wife, though. Just saying. I'm just saying, you know? It's the voice, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. Hi. Oh, you scum. Scum bag. Shovel go burr. More dirt. We're gonna need to use another shulker. That's something we're actually gonna have to do, is go get more shulker shells. We don't have a ton left. Oh, you... Like, everything's going along all nice and speedy mining, and then you hit that stuff and it's just... Shulker farm when? I don't know when somebody's gonna build a shulker farm. Revivified Rascal, hello. Thank you for that prime sub. I appreciate you. Shock Doc hasn't made one yet. Maybe he doesn't want to be the one to make it this season, you know? Like, I know Hypno had one last season, and that's where I got all of my shulker shells. So I had like shulkers of shulker shells because I just go over there and take them. With I had permission, obviously, but will Doc ask for sand instead of... Probably. That's been a reoccurring thing, and why I don't buy stuff from Doc. Especially last season. Like, I needed that sand last season. Like, that was... Yeah, I really needed that sand. So there was no way I was buying other stuff with the sand. let him dupe sand. I mean, like the TNT duping is one thing. The sand duping, not so much. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours gathering sand. So, yeah. I had so much sand last season. And they found an alternative to duping? Yeah, it's called selling all your things for sand. I think I was desperate once or twice and bought something with sand. Some kind of wood or something, I don't know. But there was no way I was going to go dig sand just to buy something. Like, I already had the sand. They'll probably add renewable sand. I mean, you can kind of farm sand, can't you? Or maybe not. No, I guess not. I feel like husks should drop sand. Then there's no reliable way to get husks. Trading, yeah. Yeah, you can get gravel from bartering. And that can be automated. So. Your house is condemned. He should have chose a better spot to have his house. That's all I'm saying. Progress is coming through, Mr. Sheep. I really don't understand Mojang's big thing about like farms and stuff. Like the raid farm, and you know, I kind of get the whole unintended aspect of it. Like they didn't intend for that to be a thing. But I mean, isn't that the whole thing behind a sandbox? Is that you just, you know, like it wasn't broke. It's not like it was broken, you know, like it was working as intended. It just wasn't being, like that aspect of it wasn't intended, I guess. But it still was working as intended. Maybe to make hardcore less easy? No. I don't think so. I don't feel like Mojang has a whole lot invested in the hardcore side of things. Yeah, they're definitely not server friendly. Especially like the one that Izuma built in the end. Was it last season? Season before maybe? That thing was rough. But still, like, and most of that's just like their AI. So work on, you know, work on their AI, their pathfinding and stuff. Don't delete the option to do the things, you know? Like, bees pathfinding is bad for servers. So if you get a bunch of bees trying to pathfind, that's bad for a server. They didn't delete bees. See what I'm getting at? Villager AI is bad for servers. They haven't deleted villagers. You know? They've nerfed villagers. Sorta. Okay. Let's go dump the dirt and grass, and then we'll start on the stone. Villagers need a massive overhaul? I think villagers were fine where they were. Perfectly honest. I used them a ton last season. I think I used them more last season than I've ever used villagers. Definitely gonna need another dirt shulker. Yep. Yeah, I think oh, we're gonna need another one of those. I think villagers were fine. Are they a little OP? Sure. But what the problem is, you know? And you and you. So we need 2 more shulkers. Crap on a cracker. How's the Dunkin' Latte? It's good. It's good. But the gals. And okay. Gotta get a sponsorship from them now. I think there's places I'd rather be sponsored by. I don't know if I'd really want to get sponsored by Dunkin', to be perfectly honest. You want a frappuccino? Have you tried the McDonald's frappuccino thing? I think it's better than Starbucks frappuccino. Get a Costco sponsorship? Hell yeah. Costco. Hit me up. Let's talk. I'm all about that one. Finally rolled power 5. Nice. That is some thick dirt on this, isn't it? Is it usually that thick? Can't remember the last time I took down a mountain. If it was like the dirt was that thick. Have I lost any more picks? Nope. I almost did, but then chat came in clutch. Mm-hmm. So it was close. But no. It's close again now. Yeah, it's close. I mean, we still got... Like, it says 212, so you figure... 350-ish, maybe? A bit more? Give or take? But I do have that one as well, sitting and waiting. So, I still have 2. It was better with 3, but at least I still have 2. I mean, I could go see if Corrales has any more mending books. And make another one. You hate McDonald's burgers? The Big Mac isn't bad, but I would honestly, I would much rather a Culver's burger than a McDonald's burger. I think Culver's just has better ingredients, I think. At least in my opinion. Butterburger, yep. Butterburger with bacon, double, with earthing. You know what I'm saying? Earthing. They'd be like, you want anything on it? Earthing, okay? Just put it all on there. Have you guys been able to catch anybody that has a Culver's when they have the Critter Burger? Have you tried one of those yet? It was pretty good. Except for those that can't do dairy. Yeah, but we don't talk about those people. Well, if you're not familiar, so they take it actually started out, if I remember correctly, as like a April Fool's thing, where they were like, oh, we have this burger with a giant cheese curd on it. It was like the size of a patty, like a hamburger patty, but it was a cheese curd. Just a big old curd. And the people were like, oh my god, yes. And so they eventually came up with it. Curder burger. What's my opinion on Five Guys? Five Guys is not worth what they charge. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They've got pretty decent burgers, but they are way too expensive. Like, they're a fast food joint thinking they're, you know, like a Michelin star kind of restaurant. Nowhere near worth the price. You get a lot of fries, sure, but what are you paying for those? I feel like you're paying for those fries. A lot. You're paying a lot for those fries. So, yeah. And the fries are not... McDonald's has better fries. I think of the fast food joints, I think McDonald's, in my opinion, has some of the best fries. BK? I haven't been to a BK in forever. Actually, I remember when the last time we went to a BK, when they introduced the Impossible Burger. That was a mistake. Because it's impossible to think that's anything but not a burger. I love Culver's. Love Culver's. We were just talking about that, yeah. Butterburger. 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 Yeah, I don't like Burger King. Wendy's is okay from time to time. The only thing I usually get at Wendy's is like the baconator. Because bacon. But Prof Blacknut, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate your face. Thank you. Don't forget, y'all, if you haven't seen it yet, there is a new XB coffee cup. If you're at all interested in that, it is black on black. It's a very minimal design, very subtle, yet very in your face. And it's got my face on it, subtly. There is a ugly Christmas sweater available as well. There's a couple of shirts, different designs. There's a beanie. You know, winter is coming. So, you know, if you're at all interested, there should be a mouse mat at some point. Hopefully. That one's still kind of a little bit up in the air. I should try a My Burger. I don't even know what that is. Half of these fast food restaurants we don't have in Australia. We only just got Wendy's. You got Macca's though, right? Macca's. You love the mug? Yeah, I designed that. I made that. That was all me. The only design, the only thing on there that, well, actually the two things on there that aren't me personally, is the ugly Christmas sweater. That was Ferks. She did all that. And then, the one with the quote, that was done by Max Doodles. Who is the one currently working on the mouse mat. But I'm a big fan of black on black. I think it's underrated. It's so nice. You have Macca's, but it isn't the same. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Your version of Burger King is literally called Hungry Jack's. It's the same store and everything. Interesting. I knew you were coming. You went to Germany and discovered they have curly fries at Macca's? That's like the... Oh, speaking of curly fries. That's like the only thing that's left at like Arby's that's good. And that you could just like buy in the freezer section now. You know? Controversial take, you hate curly fries? I mean, that's to each their own. Leaves more for me when I have them. But again, I just get it, you know, I can just get them in the freezer section at the store. So I don't even have to go to Arby's anymore. I want to go to an Aldi's in Australia, actually. Because the Aldi's we have here, they don't look anything like the Aldi's in Australia. I mean, obviously, it's like, that's not. It's like one of those, if I end up in Australia and we're driving by an Aldi's, I'd be like, ooh, let's go in there and see what it's like. But they always look so much nicer than the ones we have here. You know? Prof Blacknut, thank you very much for gifting the 3 subs to the channel. I appreciate your face. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why not go to Germany? Australia is literally the only other place that I want to go. I mean, there's places I'd be like, okay, it might be kind of nice to go there. But Australia is that place that, like, if I had a month to live, I would spend that month, like, in Australia. You know what I mean? Like, that's, yeah. And I think I would go, like, you know, obviously once I've been to Australia, then I could think about other places, but I think my second choice would be Ireland. Australia with all the spiders? I'm from the Southwest. There's not much I have seen or heard about Australia that makes me even second guess my wanting to go there. I just, like, they say, oh, this is Australia. And I'm like, uh-huh. Yeah. Sounds about right. That is if Australia gives you a month and not kill you first. Hey, I mean, worse ways to go, right? We have good bread and dairy here. I don't know where that came from, thinking that, like, saying Americans don't have good bread. We have great bread. Like, most stores you go to will have their own bakery, and they'll be, like, making their own bread and stuff. And so, like, we have some good bread. Most American bread would not be legal. Okay, so, but here's the thing. Okay, there's things that are legal here that are illegal there. Right? But there's also things that are legal there that are illegal here. So, I mean, that argument is kind of moot. Right? There are foods that you all have that we have outlawed. Just like there's foods that we have that y'all have outlawed. So, for one reason or another. Outlawing Kinder, that's just a yeah. Yeah. Yep. Your state can't buy raw milk. That's not a bad thing, though. Why would you want raw milk? Raw milk is full of, like, deadly bacteria, yo. Like, that's not good. It's not good. There's a reason it's pasteurized. It's not, they're not adding chemicals to, they're literally, like, heating it to kill the deadly bacteria. Deadly bacteria. It was never safe. We just didn't know better. Now we know better. The way stored, but they literally, the only processing that is done to milk is heating. It's heated to kill the bacteria. That's it. Like, that's it. It's not processed. It's heated to kill bacteria. But you got to think about, like, what's on you know, what's getting into that milk. Like, there's cows are dirty. They're gross. Like, they're not a clean animal. And so it's, you know, it's not just about what's natural in the milk. It's the environmental as well. So you get all that environmental stuff in there, and you have to kill it before you can consume it. You know? Portal moving when? I don't know. When I feel like it. Right now, I don't feel like it. It's not super high heat. It's really not. What is it? God, what is it heated to? It's like it's like 100 and God, I want to say like 130, 140-ish. It's really not a super high heat. It's not like they're blasting it at, like, you know, 1,000 degrees. They're not trying to turn it into steel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where all these, I mean, I know recently where a lot of these misconceptions are coming from, but it's generally good not to. Don't take my word for it either. Like, actually, you know, look it up. Like, it's not a super high heat. So. Yeah, it's long enough to try and make sure all of the bacteria that could kill you is dead. Because you dying from drinking a glass of milk, probably not the best way to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably better ways to go. Chugging down a freaking glass of milk with some cookies and then dying because your milk was raw. Not a good way to go. Best way to die like Santa. That's messed up. I mean, there's there are bacteria that at that heat won't die, but you give it enough heat, oh, it's going to die. Doesn't everything die with enough heat? Didn't they find organisms living maybe not in lava, but like right next to lava? Like, wasn't that a thing? But granted, enough heat, they'll probably die. Ow! Stop it. I don't have my boots on, you jerks. Depends on how hot Kelvin. I don't know, Kelvin is kind of average looking. Ah, nice. Ooh, there's some. Oh, that's me. Ooh, I'm lagging. I think I'm gonna try relogging, see if that. Okay. Sweet. Oh, there's still. Still feels a bit sluggish. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, what is happening? Oh, you see that? What's Tango farming AFK? There's definitely. I mean, you're not downloading, right, babe? Oh. Oh, it's bad. Oh, what is... Oh, it's bad. What is happening? No, it's not Tango. It's our internet. It's doing something funky. I don't know if y'all can even hear me anymore. Oh, looks like it's okay. Looks like it might be kind of sort of coming back. Still a little bit of a delay. But we'll see. See what happens. So I'm not dropping frames anymore. Ah, there we go. Seems like it's okay now. Oh, maybe not. Seems like there's still little spurts of some lag. Our our internet is bad because we only have one option, and they know it, and so they don't care. Or at least one option for now. Because someone else is... Oh, yeah, it's bad. Someone else is moving in. And you can always tell when they're worried because they send you 1,200 emails a week talking about how you can upgrade or this discount or that discount. Yeah, but there's a fiber company moving in. So, hopefully, we were hoping it would be in this year for us. Hopefully next year. They're getting close, I think. So hopefully. And what's crazy is what we signed up for. We did 2 up, 2 down, right, babe? Isn't that what we're planning on getting? Something like that. 2 gigs up, 2 gigs down. And it's like half of what we're paying now. And currently we've got 40 up and 840 down. Oh no, we don't do Wi-Fi. The only things that are on Wi-Fi are like our phones, TVs, stuff like that. Fridge. Yeah, it's a smart fridge thing. It's got like you can watch. It's got a screen on it. It also hooks up to my phone. So, fridge doesn't need Wi-Fi, and we've never. I mean, I guess we've kind of used it. Like, it's kind of nice. You can look up recipes on it and stuff, which is kind of nice. Oh. And then, like I say, since it's a Samsung thing and I have a Samsung phone, I can like connect my phone to it. And then that way, if we have like a shopping list on the fridge, I can look it up on my phone and be like, oh yeah, we need that. We've never actually used that feature, but we could do it. I have yet to have an issue with a Samsung product. So the only issue we've had with that fridge so far is the water decanter melted in the dishwasher. And that's about it. It's the only issue we've had with that fridge. The ice maker still makes ice. The water dispenser still dispense. I mean, obviously now that I've said that, everything's gonna break. But the melting is, oh yeah, absolutely. You know what's not user error is the fact that they want like $200 for another one. That's not user error. $200 for a plastic decanter. I get a feeling they're going to push an end update because Hightail coming out within the next month. Fridge lights and filters. We actually got so while our fridge was under warranty, I was buying the Samsung filters because I didn't want them, you know, if something broke, I didn't want them being like, oh, you used the wrong filter, which caused the light to burn out, and then, or whatever, you know what I mean? And so I was just trying to protect our warranty. But as soon as it went out of warranty, I started buying just Amazon Basics filters, and they seem to work just fine. So I think currently we're using Cat 5e, I think, but if that does become like an issue, like we can just buy a Cat 6 cables, so that's not an issue. You buy filters from mom and pop shops on eBay? So the ones I got from Samsung, I don't remember how much they were. I think it was like, I want to say it was like $30 a filter or something. Where the ones I get that are Amazon Basics, it's like $30 for like 4 or something. All because like it doesn't say Samsung on it, you know? But it's the same filter. It's still it's rated the same, and like it's the same. It's probably manufactured by the same company, honestly. It just doesn't say Samsung. You try not to support Amazon? You know, it's one of those things, like there's a lot of places that maybe don't deserve the business, but when money's tight, you got to go with what's better for your wallet. You know what I mean? So I don't blame anyone for anywhere that they choose to shop, especially when they're trying to just live. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do to live. So do what you got to do. Don't feel bad about anywhere you shop. I got a bling bling. What is that? What did I do? Oh, wait, is the car unlocked? Oh, car's unlocked. Probably shouldn't just stop looking at the screen right there. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait, what? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, I can lock it. I got it. Just like the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Lock. That should do it. Okay. We're gonna need another freaking shoulder. Mother! So much dirt. Great success. Wait, no, that's not. No, wrong direction. We should have replacement batteries, so should be any. Just remind me before or when we're done up here. Oh yeah, I have the extras in there. See, I want to kind of go bug Hypno, but I don't know if he's somewhere that he hasn't shown yet. Because he could be AFKing in something he recorded like today or something. Like with me, so this is if somebody wants to pop over to like my base before my video goes out and I just did something, feel free, you know? But I will not generally go to somebody's base unless I know for a fact there's no spoilers. You know? Just cuz I don't care, you know? If anything, it maybe it'll get people excited to see what it is or how it was done or, you know, something like that. Premium previews? Right. Oh, too bad Zed's not on. He was looking for one of those. Oh. I may have to hang on to that. No, these are craftable, so it's... So the problem is, so we can do the things with our helmets, right? So I've got this vault as my helmet, but it's actually a diamond helmet. And I was thinking maybe I could, you know, do somebody else's head as a helmet. That would be really cool, but they're all player heads. Oh, so is this one. Oh, son of a... Never mind. So that ain't gonna work either. Dang it. Dang it. All to dang it. Goku Nix, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Go get Joel's head. I mean, if I was to do it, I'd want one that looked good. Like, could you imagine like Corralis's face, but enchanted? That'd be great. I would definitely put Corralis's face as my helmet skin. Blemmy was here. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate you. But all those other people in chat with that unused Twitch Prime, I don't know how I feel about y'all. Okay? You should probably just go ahead and use it. You know? You should get on that. What are the random chunk pillars that have popped up all over the server? The random chunk pillars? The what now? Chunk pillars? Deacon, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. Love your face, XP. Keep being the amazing light in the sky because you keep a smile on my face. Thank you. I appreciate it. A Lone Wolf resubscribed for 9 months. Thank you for resubscribing with that Twitch Prime. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with the chunk pillars. Did Ito respond? No. I don't think he wants to dig anymore. I upset him. He's the one that made the rule last time about needing to work for 15 minutes or something to gather stuff. I didn't make the rule. He did. How many layers? Down to that. So... Oh, wow. We're actually quite a bit lower than we were. But yeah, down to this copper. Right here. So we've got a little bit to go. It's definitely, it's a big project for early, this early in the game, but if I want to start on the base, I mean, I guess I could do like parts of the wall, but I already have a starter right there. That's the starter house over there. This will be for the base. But it's not just going to be above ground. There's going to be some below ground as well. I'll show you real quick. I freaking love this cave. This cave is so nice. Watch out. Down there. Look at it. God, doesn't that look awesome? It's kind of trying to, it's almost like it feels like a portal. You know what I mean? Like as you're looking at it, I don't know. It's kind of cool though. How it's just like a little opening, but then you see this big room behind it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool. Why is it so... Oh. But, yeah, so part of it's going to be down here as well. Down in here. And it's a good sized cave. Ugh, hit my head. JLW4, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Big Al gifting a sub. Thank you, Al. Appreciate your face. Don't be shy, people. There's a hype train, okay? Don't be shy. It's okay. The hype train loves you, even if you don't love it. 35% off 5+ gift sub. What? So if you give 5 sub, it's 35% less. I almost want to give 5+ subs to myself. It's 35% off. Rip. Rip. Oh, we lost out on that. Dang it. I didn't even realize till just now that there was even a hype train going. So. By order of the Queen, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. You're broke? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I always say don't ever feel bad about not being able to monetarily support, support a streamer, any content creator, period. And if any of them try to make you feel bad about not being able to do that, you shouldn't be watching them to begin with. They don't deserve your eyeballs on your, their thing. So. Wow, what? What did I do now? Bossy. Thank you very much for the subscription. Wait, what? Hype train? What? Oh, that. Oh, nice. That's the cool cat. You blame Hypno for your lack of money? Yeah, makes sense. I blame Hypno for my lack of money too. Exclamation blame Hypno. Listen, we are fully aware of how tight money is these days. So don't feel bad, okay? We fully understand, we get it. We know it. We live it. So it's all good. You just got notified I was streaming? Well, get better notifications. I mean, that's the obvious answer. Blame who? Blame Hypno. That guy over there. You can see him down there on the bottom of the screen. Not Etho, not that guy over there. That guy over there. Wait, what is Etho doing over there? Etho lives there. Big guy. Being somewhere other than your base. What's wrong with you? Wait, this is XB's stream? Wait, is it? I love that guy. Me and that guy go, like, we go way back, you know? You can't blame Etho, though, because Etho, right? I mean, it's Etho. He's Canadian. You can't blame the Canadians. I mean, I guess you can. Blame Canada. So bad with voices, if you told me you were Hypno, I'd believe it. And no. I've heard people say that Jevin and Hypno sound similar, and I'm like, what? Say what? And then there's people that say, like, me and Beef, I can maybe kinda, sorta, like if I turn my earballs off, maybe. But yeah, I don't think me and Hypno sound anything alike. Dizzy Fingers with the $5. Thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate your face. Scrar. He's like he was trying to rar at the same time. Scrar. How does one turn off their earballs? If you don't know by now, there ain't no hope for you. There's people who say Cleo and False sound similar. They even have different accents. Like, same general accent, but like, yeah, it's definitely different. Me, Mija Black? Miha Black. Thank you. Thank you for the prime. Resub. Thank you. I used to think Doc and Pearl sounded the same. That's great. Oh boy. I don't think I've heard Doc use an effeminate voice yet. You think it would hurt his voice too much to try? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Dulce. The Queen of the Ice. y'all realize if that becomes a thing, he's gonna blame Gem for it, right? And then he's gonna start a rivalry with Gem. So I would totally not make it a thing. Okay? Don't do it. Because he would start a thing against Gem, and then it would be this whole thing, and then... Don't do it. Are you hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? Well, excuse me. Jeez. He goes pushing his way through. Doc, wait, what? Doc already had fan art made and shown on us. of Ice Queen Doc. That's funny. It's a Golem's world. Do you just live in it? Oh, I'm figuring that out. Yeah. He's very pushy. But of the two I had, this guy, like, so okay. Look. I had a copper chest here for when I was cooking things. It would get, sorted, and I had gold here, gold ingots. Right, and then like there was empty. The one guy, the guy that's still moving, he would put the gold here, like every time. He would. The other guy, he'd put it here, 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 here. I think we found gold over here. What are you doing? So I let him freeze. Hi, Spitter. Graybeard, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. How you doing, mate? I don't know about y'all, but I think it might just be about that time. Yeah, I think it's that time. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following, make sure to follow on Twitter or Blue Sky is the best place to follow. Keep up to date with all of the things. If you haven't already and you are at all interested, make sure to check out the merch link. There is brand new stuff. I just added a coffee mug last night that I think looks super, super awesome. So if you're interested, check it out. If you're not interested in that and you're more interested in maybe a more general Hermitcraft thing, there is also an official Hermitcraft shop. So you can go grab your Hermitcraft stuff there. It's pretty cool stuff. Check it out. It's always an option. Let's see. Is anybody other than me streaming? No. Okay. So we're going to go say hi to a smaller streamer. I do ask that you stick around for the raid. It could really make somebody's day. So please stick around for that. We generally raid really small channels, like 10 viewers or less. So getting a big influx of people can really, brighten their day. And that's what it's all about, right? It's just trying to put a smile on somebody's face. Even if you can't see the smile, you can generally hear it in their voice. Of course, every once in a while we do get the ones where they don't seem at all happy to have a raid. So, yeah. I'm gonna say hi to this guy. He's doing modded, but I don't know what he's about. I know he's a veteran. At least that's what it says. So that's pretty cool. Let's go say hi to this guy. You may not like him. You may like him. You never know. You won't know until you go say hi. But at least go say hi. Show him that XB fam / Hermitcraft love. Okay? Hopefully you enjoyed it. See y'all next time.